family.
New Rexona Advanced Protection Roll-On. For all-day, non-stop protection from sweat and odor. Keeps on working all day. Stay dry and fresh for longer. Try Rexona. It won't let you down.
Otu jikọrọ ndị na-amụ ọkụ latrik ebeela akwa n'ihi ụkọ igwe eji azụta ọkụ. Ndị Federal Road Safety n'asụsụ Bekee amalitela ịlụpụta akara akwụkwọ eji anya ụgbọala nke akpọrọ driving license. Ụlọ ikpe mkpegharị ekpebeghị ikpe gbasara nsogbu ụlọ nzukọ omebe iwu steeti Rivers. Ị nwere ike isonye na platfọm YouTube mgbasa ozi anyị Nta Enugu. Uhuruchi ọma, Igbo ọma njem ọnụ. Nke onye chiri ya zelu, nke onye na-eme dị mma ya gazielu ya. Abụ m Chizoba Ume. Gere akụkọ ụwa n'uju. Otu jikọrọ ndị na-amụ ọkụ latrik na ndịda ọwụwa anyanwụ ala anyị ebeela oke akwa n'ihi ụkọ igwe eji azụta ọkụ bekee kpọrọ prepaid meters nakwa oke ego ndị na-enye ọkụ na-agbawunyere ha kamgbe na mgbe. Dịka a na-ekwu okwu na ihe mmemme Nta Enugu kpọrọ Guest of the Week, onye njikọta otu ahụ bụ Reverend Obiora Okechukwu kwuru na ha agbagidere abụba ọrụ otu ọnwa iji mee ka ọhaneze mata ka o si jiri ha. Susan Eze ji akụkọ a n'uju.
Ọkụ latrik bụ ihe na-akwalite mmepe ma bụrụkwa ihe dị mkpa na-eweta ezi ọnọdụ n'ezinụlọ dị iche iche. Dịka onye isi oche otu jikọrọ ndị na-amụ ọkụ latrik na mpaghara South East, Reverend Okechukwu Obiọha kwupụtara etu esi ebunye ndị mpaghara South East ibu oke ọnụego n'ọkụ ha amụghị, enweghị ihe ngụkọ, obi ọkụ na akọrọngwa ọkụ ndị ọzọ bụcha ihe ndị ọ rụtụchara aka.
Sika ndị na-amụ ọkụ eletrik na South East, ihe anyị ji jikwa onwe anyị bụ ka anyị nwee ike, n'ihi na anyị chọpụtara na ọkụ a na-achọ ka ekwesịrị inwe na South East maọbụ n'ala Igbo, anyị na-enwezi ọkụ
iji mee ka ụlọọrụ EEDC na Geometrics bụ ndị na-enye mpaghara Abia ọkụ ka ha mee ihe ha kwesịrị ime, na ndị otu a agbaala abụba ọrụ.
Unu akwụzi n'ụgwọ prepaid meter a na-asị unu bịa kwụ ugbu a, unu akwụzi n'ụgwọ transfọma, unu akwụzi n'ụgwọ poolu, unu akwụrụ ụgwọ waya. Ihe a niile bụ akara ngwa ha ji enye unu ọkụ.
N'ihi nke a, ha na-agwakwa ndị niile nọ na mpaghara South East ka ha ghara ịkwụ ụgwọ ọkụ ọnwa Mee ma ọ bụrụ na enyeghị ha ihe ngụkọ ọkụ akpọrọ prepaid meter. N'Enugu, abụ m Ukeria Ugwu.
Ndewo Ukeria maka ịtụgharị akụkọ Susan. Maka nzọpụ ije, onye kọmacha ụlọọrụ Federal Road Safety Corps Shehu Mohammed zọpụrụ ije ịhụ na o wepụtara ọtụtụ laịsensị ndị ụgbọala ji anya moto ya bụ driving license. Ndị ọrụ ha bụ imepụta laịsensị ụgbọala ahụ ewepụtara ụgbọala laịsensị dị 73,740 n'izu aka abụọ. Nke a na-abịa dịka onye kọọ mashal ọrụ ahụ gara njem ileta ebe a na-ewepụta ya bụ driving license na ihe ndị ọzọ nke ndị ụlọ ọrụ ahụ nwere. Akwụkwọ ahụ agbara n'ụlọ ikpe mkpegharị na Abuja bụ onye nkwuchite okwu ụlọ nzukọ omebe iwu Rivers steeti bụ Martin Amewulu ka agbara ya. Ndị niile sori na ọgbaghara ụlọ nzukọ omebe iwu Rivers steeti ga-echerugodu maka na ya bụ nzukọ omebe iwu ekpebeghị ya bụ ikpe. Akpọọla oku ka ndị nta akụkọ ala anyị gosipụta ịhụnanya obodo mgbe ha na-ede ederede gbasara ihe dị oke mkpa n'ala anyị. Aka na-achị Imo steeti bụ Hope Uzodimma kwuru okwu a mgbe otu jikọrọ ndị nta akụkọ na steeti ahụ na otu jikọrọ ndị nta akụkọ ụmụ nwanyị n'ala anyị bekee kpọrọ National Association of Nigeria Journalists bịara kpọtụrụ ya n'obi gọọmenti dị na Owerri. Kinsiri Ọnọniwu webatara akụkọ a mana ọ ga-abịara gị n'uju n'asụsụ bekee. N'ikpeazụ, gerekwa isiokwu anyị jiri bere akụkọ. Otu jikọrọ ndị na-amụ ọkụ latrik ebeela akwa n'ihe ụkọ igwe eji azụta ọkụ. Ndị Federal Road Safety n'asụsụ bekee amalitela ịrụpụta akara akwụkwọ eji anya ụgbọala nke akpọrọ driving license. Anyị kọkwala gị n'ụlọ ikpe mkpegharị ekpebeghị ikpe gbasara nsogbu ụlọ nzukọ omebe iwu steeti Rivers. Ndewo maka isonyere anyị, ka o mesịa anyị.
Top stories tonight. Electricity consumers decry unavailability of prepaid meters and billing system. FRSC begins massive production of national driver's license. Plus, Rivers Assembly crisis, appeal court reserves judgment. Remember, you can watch us live on our YouTube channel at Nta Enugu. Good evening and welcome to the news at 7. I am Chiegon Aro. Details of the news. Electricity consumers under the auspices of Southeast Electricity Consumers Association, SECA, have decried the unavailability of prepaid meters and the system of estimated billing of consumers by electricity providers in the zone. Speaking as a guest in the Nta Enugu program, Guest of the Week, the convener of the group, Reverend Obioha Okechukwu, said they have embarked on a 1-month warning strike to drive home their complaints. Susan Eze has a report.
Electricity is known to be the fluid that oils the wheel of industrial development and a necessary resource for convenience in homes. According to the convener of the Southeast Electricity Consumers Association, Reverend Obioha Okechukwu, power consumers in the Southeast have been burdened by the system of billing on estimation, which he said results in exorbitant electricity bills. Unavailability of prepaid meters, transformers, and other power supply equipment are also issues he pointed out that needs to be addressed.
we'll say, give us that equipment, the little equipment which is called prepaid meter, so that we can measure, calculate, and manage our energy that we're using. But it's not a situation where you come with humongous, outrageous, very unattainable estimated billing given to individuals now that is choking everybody. Infrastructure is so decayed now. There's no community who go to the whole side, you won't see a dilapidated transformer.
To get the distribution companies, the EEDC and the geometrics covering the Abaring area to do the needful by providing prepaid meters and other necessary equipment, he said the group has called out its members on a strike by withholding payments to protest against the system he described as an anomaly.
The consumers are weakened, they are just there, they are vulnerable, they can't complain. That's why we come together, because there's might in number. And so we've come up to tell them, we wrote them, our lawyers wrote them and said, meter everybody. If you don't meter anybody from 15th of June, we gave 3 months notice that we are going to go on strike. Well, we said strike. Then they replied us and told us, look, they meter something, yes, we are going to meter everybody.
Following the 1-month warning strike by the Association of Electricity Consumers in the Southeast, the group calls on members under the estimated billing system not to pay the bills for the month of May to draw the attention of the authorities to their plight and for possible resolution. In Enugu, Susan Eze, NTA News.
Owing to the strategic intervention mechanisms introduced towards clearing the backlogs of the National Driver's License by the Corps Marshal Federal Road Safety Corps, Shehu Mohammed, the National Driver's License Print Farm has produced 73,740 licenses in 2 weeks. This is coming after the Corps Marshal's visit to the plant farm and other infrastructure of the Corps to have an on-the-spot assessment of glitches causing delay in the production of the national driver's licenses in the country. He, however, directed 24-hour production and immediate rectification of the identified technical glitches that affected the overall production capacity of the farm, resulting to the recent development. The Corps Marshal, while assuring the public of the Corps' commitment to quality service, called on applicants, especially those who have experienced delay, to await notification or contact their state licensing offices for pickup of the already produced licenses. The parties involved in the Rivers State House of Assembly crisis have to wait a little further as the Court of Appeal in Abuja has reserved judgment in the suit. The suit before the appellate court for determination is the appeal filed by a former Speaker of the Rivers State House of Assembly, Martins Awehule, and 24 others against Speaker Victor Okojumbo and 5 others. The appeal is challenging a High Court judgment that declared their seats vacant and sought to set aside decisions made by Jumbo while in office. The appellants argued that the trial court lacked jurisdiction and sought an accelerated hearing. However, the respondents prayed for the appeal court to be dismissed, citing incompetence in the records of appeal transmitted. The appeal court had earlier ordered all parties to maintain the status quo and cease hostilities until the matter is heard and decided. The Rivers State High Court had on May 10, 2024, declared Amehule's seat vacant, barring him from parading himself as the Speaker of the Rivers State House of Assembly. We take a short break here. Do stay with us.
Can I please borrow your wig? No, but I can share my data with you.
Hey, come on, give me some ice cream now.
No, Mom, but I can share some of my data with you.
Can you pass the toilet, please?
No, but I can share my data with you.
Oh yeah, can I use your phone charger?
No, Dad, but I can share my data with you.
Is it because Glow gives you data bonus? That is why you have been shouting. I can share my data with you.
With Glow Data Sharing, you can share your data effortlessly with friends and loved ones today. Dial star 312 hash.
Power your relentless ambition with ultra-high-speed data.
Glow Unlimited.
Welcome back. Moving on, Nigerian journalists have been charged to be more patriotic in their reportage of sensitive national issues in order not to destroy the country's image before the international community. Imo State Governor Hope Uzodinma gave the charge while receiving in audience members of the Correspondent Chapel of Nigeria Union of Journalists and National Association of Women Journalists, NAWOJ, who paid him a joint courtesy visit at the Government House, Owerri. Kingsley Ononiwu was there.
Members of Imo State chapters of the Correspondent Chapel of NUJ and National Association of Women Journalists, led by the state chairman of Nigeria Union of Journalists, Comrade Ifeanyi Nwanguma, were in Government House, Owerri, to introduce their newly elected executive officers to the Imo State Governor. Governor Hope Uzodinma, while thanking the journalists for their continuous support to his administration, charged them to be more patriotic in the discharge of their assignments rather than engaging in destructive journalism. This, he noted, will usher in good governance in the society.
It is always very necessary. A government must see the media as partners in progress if any government must succeed. Patriotism. Let the interest of the country be the overriding interest. Let the interest of the state be the overriding interest. When the government has done well, you report positive and commend the government. Where there are gaps, you call on government to close those gaps. That way the partnership will be more constructive. That way we will allow for a win-win situation, thereby protecting the interests of our people.
He also encouraged members of the press nationwide to support the present economic policies of President Bola Tinubu, which he says will soon pull out the country out of her present economic situation. The newly elected chairman, Imo State chapter of the Correspondent Chapel of NUJ, Chinonso Alozie, and the newly re-elected state chairman of NAWOJ, Dorothy Nnaji, commended Governor Uzodinma for the massive strides being recorded by his administration and solicited effective partnership between the state government and members of the Fourth Estate of the realm. High point of the event was the donation of 2 buses, one each, to the 2 associations by the governor to ease off their transportation needs.
Kingsley Ononiwu's report was presented by Chuma Nwankwere. Now on sports, Nigeria to compete in Beach Soccer African Cup of Nations after 5 years. Details of this and more with Austin Edemodu.
As the Nigerian Premier Football League 2023-2024 season draws to an end, football enthusiasts have challenged the Nigerian football administrators to tackle the problem of poor officiating, insecurity, and hooliganism.
Let's send all this club on the stock exchange. Anyone that cannot cope should leave. If it is only 10 teams you have, you make do with it. But institutional by every year you see that hooliganism is at the highest level, slapping of a goalkeeper, the beating of referees.
It's not good enough to fine a club 5 million for beating up a referee, deduct 10, 15 points. When you get relegated and you move back to the NNL, I think teams will start becoming more serious with encouraging thugs to come and encroach while games are going on.
Enugu Rangers will be officially crowned champions of the 2023-24 season on Sunday after winning their 8th title with a game to spare. Ahead of the 2024 NUJ FCT football tournament, the draws and unveiling of the brand ambassadors was held in Abuja. The tournament, which starts July 11th, tagged Football for Friendship and Peace, will feature 14 teams, including the Nigerian Customs Service, Nigerian Immigration Service, NNPCL, NBA, amongst others, competing for the top prize.
Football does not have language. Football is an integral activity that unites the people and has the power to change the world.
This is a tournament I'm happy because, not because they gave me the ambassador, because of the people involved in the team to make sure we get it right. I'm so happy about that.
Meanwhile, the Nigerian Football Federation has confirmed that Super San Eagles will compete in next Beach Soccer African Cup of Nations after 5 years, with the qualifiers coming up in 2024. To this end, the Nigerian Football Federation will on Thursday inaugurate the Futsal and Beach Soccer Subcommittee to oversee the qualification series. The Super San Eagles have been drawn to play Mauritania, home and away, between 19th and 21st of July 2024. With Sports Update, I'm Austin Edemodu, Nta News.
Thank you, Austin. And for more in the world of sports, here are the tidbits. To end the news, a review of the major stories. Electricity consumers under the auspices of the Southeast Electricity Consumers Association, SECA, have decried the unavailability of prepaid meters and the system of estimated billing of consumers by electricity providers in the zone. The Federal Road Safety Corps has begun massive production of the national driver's licenses. And we also informed you that the appeal court sitting in Abuja has reserved judgment on the Rivers Assembly crisis. And that's the news. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful night rest. Good night.
When comfort and luxurious relaxation is your desire, Maybash Hotels and Resorts is a place to be. A home away from home that treats you like royalty. At Maybash Hotels and Resorts Enugu, we consummate your pleasurable desire with our range of unconventional facilities. Cabana Double Deluxe, Mini and Executive Suites. Enjoy our fit for king local and continental dishes. Then cool off at our bar and swimming pool. Located at the choicest area of the coal city, number 9 Wafurizu Crescent, Independence Layout, Enugu, Nigeria. Telephone 0806 349 8001 or 081 359 25172. Maybash Hotels and Resorts Enugu, we treat you like a royalty.